Good afternoon, everyone. And today I'm going to share about design system with Chakra UI. So I will open my video. Uh, and yeah, uh, Chakra UI, it's one of the best component library that I know. And we're using it to our design system project. And yeah, before I will introduce myself, my name is Giveranto, and I'm working on masterclass and Quipper design system project. I'm a UI designer too, but no, or working. I'm never working as a UI designer as official, just an hobby, a hobby. And I'm a writer too. I would like to write article regarding front-end engineer. So yeah, you can visit my Medium. I have two children too, and I'm a Dota 2 player. If you want to play together, feel free to put your ID in the comment. I'm a Apple fanboy. I think you all like that too. But yeah, this ruining our money. And the last one, I'm bringing better fish. If you want to buy better fish, you want to have better fish, just contact me. Sorry to including ads to my presentation because all of video right now is have ads. So this is the ads. You cannot complain about this. And yeah, let's start from this question. Um, what is design system? Because we want to talking about design system. So yeah, we need to know about design system. Yeah, let's start from this case. When we want to build a house, what do we need? Of course, we need to have bricks, cement, tiles, paint, and rock, and more. And with this stuff, we able to create a lot of kind of house and with different design, but with same component. Uh, it's same with when we want to build a page in our app or our website. We need to have small things because all of big things is start from small things. So this is the component. When we want to build a page, we need to have phone, colors, icon, element. It's like a button, a drop down, a grid, and yeah, a lot of component we can use. And yeah, so the conclusion is design system is composition, in my opinion. So is it we build the big things from small things. It's like when we build a house and it's consistent, like bricks, it's always square, never we never see circle bricks, right? Yeah, so we make it consistent, so we able to reuse that. And yeah, after I have 3 times to building design system, so I got this problem because previously I create design system from scratch. I'm not using any component library, so I can learn deep about design system. So uh, in this case, I got two problems. The first one is it's take a long development time. It's like previously our Quipper design system, we want to try to build it from scratch and it's take a long time. And we have no specific time to build this. So I decide to, the team decide to use component library. It's Chakra UI. And then the second problem is it's hard to make it dynamic. It's like if we decide to use design system to build design system, we will stick with one themes, and then sometimes we have or some company have uh, more than one product in one company, right? It's like Quipper. We have some product. It's like Killing and Killer. It's have different themes. It's have different designs. So how we use, uh, how we build the design system faster, and then how we customize the design system themes. It's like we just create one of design system with all of the functionality, but the theme is dynamic. So, but yeah, it's solved by Chakra UI after I research. And this is my favorite features in Chakra UI that we can use The first one is style props, which is give us to able write CSS as property. You know, before we if you have to use Bootstrap or Tailwind, we able to add a new class. It's like if we want to add margin right, we just write mr and then min and the value as a class, and it will be applied margin right on your component. But the disadvantage is limited by what classes is provided by Tailwind or the component library. And yeah, how if we want to add something, yeah, it's more flexible. It's like in this case, we want to add font size, font weight, it's more flexible. And the disadvantage when we use CSS utility as a width class, we have a lot of unused code because they provide so a lot of class, but it's sometimes we just using margin right or we never using margin top. And so it's like we have we have unused code. Yeah, this bad for uh, performance. So let me show you the example or the demo. It's like I have a button here, and I want to add padding for the button, and I just need to add this, or we able to add pixel. Yeah, so it's easily. And if we want to add margin top, it's just like this. It's easy. Want to change background color, we have more color scheme, or we want to add color, for example, black. It's easy. It's easy to customize. If you want to implement this feature, behind the scan of this feature is style system. So we just need to install this, and we able to use this feature. But in Chakra UI, all of the component is wrapped in box, so we able to write style props in their component. And the second feature is simplicity, because we want to build design system from this component library, so we need to choose what this component library keep simple with their concept. So we easily to customize their component. For example, we have two good example here. It's like Chakra UI and Bootstrap. It's easily to customize because yeah, it's just a simple button, as you can see. And in Material UI, you can see here they have a box shadow, and they uppercase the text. So I think it's so Google theme, so Material theme. If you want to have different themes, it's like our Quipper themes. It's we need some effort to remove the default style. It's some with InDesign they give box shadow too. So I just prefer to use Chakra UI on Bootstrap if we if we concern with the simplicity. And then the next feature is customizable theme. What I like is they provide some functionality to custom the tokens. So if we learn about design system, all of the component use a token. So it's like color, font size, line height, spacing, sizing. So when we change this, it will be applied to all of the components. So this is the basic things we need to define when we want to create design system. And then we able to customize the component style. It's like sometimes we want to, we have a different style of switch button or its button itself. So in the component from Chakra, we able to customize the best style, and we able to customize the size, and we able to customize the variant or add new variant. And then we able to write global style on Chakra, so we don't need to have one CSS file to, it's like to reset or to define global things. Okay, and the last one is Chakra Factory. This is important because yeah, sometimes component library not provide what we find, what component we need. It's like in this case, we want to implement React input auto resize. It's like a text area, but it's resized by content. And yeah, basically this text area not able to write style props in the component. So if you want to add this ability, we able to import this. We using Chakra function and then uh, wrap it the component inside the Chakra. So after that, we able to write style props on the component. Uh, so yeah, of course, there is no perfect things, and Chakra UI have this advantage too. And this I got when I using it. And yeah, Chakra UI just able for React project and Vue project. So if we have a HTML or CSS pure project, we not able to use this. But at the same time, this advantage too because they focus to React project, so the performance is good if we using it. Because behind of the skin, they using CSS and JS, so they already split the code, and they already remove some unused code, and just what we import that we just wonder. And then the second disadvantage, I think, is custom time documentation about component part. It's like when we want to customize a drop down, they provide some parts for we to customize the component. It's like when we have a drop down, it's we have the toggle, we have the menu, and then we have the option. So we have three parts for that component. So if we want to customize that, we need to know the part name uh, before we start to customize that. And that is there is no in the documentation. So we need to find manually in the repo and find the file. It's same with the name of the component and see they put on the head of the file. It's inside an array, and we able to see the parts. Okay, the last quote is just it. Nothing is perfect, just according to your needs. Because yeah, I'm not judging other component library. Of course, they have a different concern of yeah, they have pros and cons too. So yeah, just it. That's all from me. Thank you.